You know what? I go by the name of Noah. Through the great flood, I'm famous for building this boat up. Most of the boats for locals laughed and joked on me. Initially glimpsed their dental, but please stay attentive to my adventure. Earth's population had really grown since it first erupted. The creator got angry about all the evil and corruption. Everywhere you turn, you saw killing, jugging, robbing, rape. Creator noticed me. He had seen I never lost my faith. See, I stayed out the way, wasn't indulging all the noise. We been just minding our business, my old lady and 3 boys. Creator came to me and said,
Earth I will destroy. Noah, help me build this boat up.
A task I didn't avoid.
The way these people turned their backs on me have left me heartbroken. Help me build this ark, Noah. I'm about to start over. I will be bringing great waters to flood the planet, demolishing all of the living things under heaven. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Throw the pair of every animal, male and female, so they can mate. Don't even mind the sea creatures, I'm gonna set them straight. Load up plenty food, I wanna starve the bears and tigers.
The streets was cold, my family had morals, that's why he liked this. He gave me instructions to build his massive ark. I applied the detailed descriptions that he was asking for. Mind you, I'm old, needed family, so my crew had helped me. Even my son's wives helped us pick out the fruits and veggies. Meat, beans, bread, water, nuts for all of us, enough to spare us. I was instructed on how to prepare them so it doesn't perish. Then we started to gather animals, even some ones I never heard before. All the amphibians, mammals, reptiles, herbivores, birds, carnivores, even invertebrates with many legs. Households are former, so with animals I had experience. We still chopping the trees, trying to complete this giant ark boat. Creator may have helped the animals towards us, helping the workload. For the ark's wood, swords will be used to glue together. The creator told me line the animals 2 by 2s and pair them. I ain't even gonna get into how much time that took us to complete this mission. Boat had all type of compartment sections and windows. Youngsters in the hood heard commotion and got curious. I guess they seen our project construction and found it humorous.
No, I always tripping. Old head, you been in the club out?
I would always lecture them to try to get them to be less thugged out. Tried to get these streets out their mind state, but they couldn't care less about increasing the crime rate. Say that youngsters, y'all need to go get right regardless. About to get real bad.
He go again. Hey, school, we ain't try to hear that.
Nah, for real, y'all need to ask for forgiveness now. God is starting a global flood, beginning in a minute now. Destroying every land, city, town.
This man here a clown. I guess we finna drown. Or swim around.
Them youngsters wasn't trying to hear me out. Refuse to indulge the deluge. Can't say I ain't try though. They rather continue the violence, worshiping idols. But I ain't gonna lie though, in the Bible it don't clarify me preaching this truth out. But it does in other historical readings, such as the Surahs. But anyway, just imagine how bad the earth was with murders. No policeman, kinda remind you of Purge, maybe worse. Y'all didn't even know I knew about that film. But anywho, we almost done with this project. It took many moons, felt like nearly a century. A tall order to field, but Creator helped us tremendously. Rumble as a thunder, then raindrops started hitting me. I looked up and seen dark clouds, it started drizzling. The great flood is imminent. Alright, it's time, y'all. Sons.
Yes, sir.
Wives, everybody good, all the animals good, grandchildren. Y'all got everything. Y'all sit down somewhere. Come on now. We ain't got time. Come on, let's go. It would start to rain for 40 nights and 40 days. The ark was swaying right to left. You can hear people drowning, fighting death. Lightning was frightening, the sky opened, poured water down. Earth's surface bursted, water then squirted in from the ground. I checked on my people, my son's good, the wives good. God helped us tame the beast, so with them, no problems. But mind you, we still had to feed them, clean up behind them. You know things you supposed to do when managing the floating zoo. Earth's hemisphere was mostly blue and gray, no green or brown on the overview. No exaggeration, couldn't evacuate if you wanted to. The whole globe's deluged. Some try to discredit my dog and say it was only a locust view, as if he wasn't capable to drape the globe of H2O, erasing the unfaithful ones, even ancient and 8 years. But hey, who knows? And while I'm sitting here explaining, my son Ham then had a new baby. His name is Canaan. Now before the storm, some say I had a 4th son. Neglect my directions, didn't want to obey them, so he chose to stay put. They say he tried to survive on the mountain, but still ended up drowning. But I would neither confirm nor deny that statement. All I would say is flood was 20 feet over the highest summit. Our family the last human standing, everybody else died up under. 150 days of floating with no land around me, rebranding society. I feel anxiety, hands perspiring, precipitation ceased, to say the least. I'm glad we made it. God blew wind on the earth, the water started evaporating. Had to thank the man above for keeping us, allowing to live. Water kept going down, we started starting to see the mountains again. I opened the window and sent the dove and the raven out just to see if they would come back. Due to no vacant grounds, the raven had more strength. The dove came back, it couldn't find a tree. I tried a week later, the dove came back with an olive leaf. Today that's a sign for peace. Look at the dove emoji. Now type in olive branch and glance. Y'all know y'all love them phones. See, there's no reports of this event on scientific evidence, but when it's heaven sent, he overpowers earthly measurements. I sent the dove out again, it was gone in the wind, which means the ground was finally clear. From start of the rain, it took a year. We all got off the ark, we landed on Mount Ararat. The animals left, my nerves still shook. Bro, that was a scary task. I took some birds and burned them on an altar as offerings.
I promised by water on earth to not destroy all again, to remind us of this promise that we made with each other.
In the clouds, I seen this beautiful arch with all sorts of colors. After that, I planted a vineyard, needed wine in my liver. Got so tipsy, I slept naked in my tent. I was lit, bruh. My son Ham entered my tent, then I was violated. I ain't gonna go into details how, just know that I was irate when I sobered up, was livid, filled with rage. Put a curse on Ham's son, my grandson, him and descendants will be slaves. People ask why I cursed Canaan and not Canaan's dad. I can't get in the family business, but I was just flaming mad. Now, some people blame me for slavery, curse Canaan to be a servant. First time ever earth has heard of this. Then we all went our separate ways, then they all scattered up. Ham and some of his fam started now what's called Africa. Canaan then went out Middle East, they became Canaanites. By this time I'm in the upper room, no more of this thing called life. Eventually Canaanites were slaves of Moses' Hebrews. Land of Canaan was the promised land that Moses led his team to. God told us all to multiply and be fruitful. Now hear me out, I'm only being truthful. I know this is disgusting, but it was a lot of kissing cousins. It wasn't prohibited yet, no choice but to frisk each other. We were only 10 generations down from Eve and Adam. Creator scattered the living across the world with Tower of Babel and created different languages. But now y'all got the sources. Another question I get is, what about the dinosaurs? On the boat we had all reptiles, but go and look up Leviathan. This reptile massive beast after me, the Bible's describing it. The word dinosaur ain't come around till about the 1800s, which means God destroyed them, they caused too much ruckus. Some people say it's a lot of holes in my story. If Creator built the world, he can destroy it and restore it and make it look even better. Or what the kids say now, more flyer. It was water back in the gap. Next time, will it be fire or ice? Precise. You know I'm nice. When I slice words, when I'm freestyling, I'm absurd. What's the word you heard?